Where's that treasure map?
What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you. I've got a fun one to talk about today, and that is the mighty Barber. Yes, 90% silver. Was formerly known as junk silver, aka constitutional. The Barber is clearly not junk silver anymore, and let me tell you why. I've been watching barbers. You know, I've been switching slightly from stacking to collecting, and I've always been a big fan of constitutional. Now, it used to be constitutional silver. This is our 90% silver. This stuff would go for spot price, even below spot. And that was just 2 years ago, right? And that was cool. That was great. Good times. Well, currently, spot price for constitutional is right around, well, spot price. It's not spot, but it sells frequently for around 20 times face. What does that mean? A $10 roll of dimes sells for $200. Now, that works out to be something like, I don't know, $27, $28, $27, right around $27 an ounce for the melt value. Okay. Now, it used to be that barbers would come in constitutional. It was in the junk silver. You know, it wasn't thick with them, but you could get several, multiple. That doesn't happen anymore. This roll still sells for around $200, 20 times face. Again, you're paying a premium at this point in time. And I've talked about this. I don't believe that constitutional will ever go back to spot price, whatever spot is. I believe at this point, it has a numismatic value to it. It has a collectible value. I just am watching. I've watched the price creep up, creep up, creep up. A roll of quarters, Barber Quarters, just sold for $300. And that is 30 times face, guys. 30 times. There weren't key dates. There was nothing special. These were in good condition Barber Quarters, but they weren't fancy. Okay, there were some that they just look like a regular old barber. I mean, that's actually a nicer one than what most of those look like. 30 times face, guys. To break that down, there is approximately, in good condition, 7 ounces of silver melt in one roll of quarters. That's $10 of quarters, right? 7 ounces of silver. Divide that into 300. They basically are paying dang near $42 an ounce for Barber Quarters. Barber Quarters, 30 times face, guys. So listen, I know there's some people that are like, look, barbers, there's too many of them. You're silly, pirate. Barbers aren't collectible. They're all over the place. Nobody's collecting barbers. To heck they aren't. I'll tell you what. People are collecting barbers. I'm collecting barbers. I want to have a set of nice barbers. I see them out there, not very often, not nearly as often as they used to be. And most of the time when I see them, they're not even sold in a roll. They're sold individually like this, in a flip, with a cost attached to it. You know, if it's a nice one, it costs more. If it's not as nice, it costs less. None of it I see selling at the stores right now is just loose like junk silver. This is the next hot thing in new. Here's the thing. I want to say, because I love Morgans, I'm after the seededs. You guys have watched me go after the seeded stuff, and that's really cool. And this stuff's hot right now. Barbers are secretly becoming hot. But what I mean by that is, even for me, I'm like, you know what? I see the price of Barbers climbing already. I'm going to get my set of nice ones now, because a year from now, I bet you they're going to be up 50% from what they are right now today. I really believe that. I think Barbers are getting hot. It's crazy too, I know. Now look, it's a beautiful coin. I love it. I didn't even know, because all my Barbers are so junky, I didn't even know that there was a Liberty on the headband that you're supposed to be able to see when it's in good condition, because I don't even have one with Liberty on the headband. Now, I'm going to find one. I'd like a nice set of each. I mean, just an example. I'm not looking for key dates. I'm not looking for any of that stuff. I just want a nice example of a dime, a quarter, and a 50 cent that I can stick away and maybe slab one day. You know, kind of like I'm doing with the seated stuff. But I'm telling you, this stuff is selling not like constitutional silver. It's selling like numismatic valued stuff. Tell me what your thoughts are. I know my buddy Fish just sold off a bunch. He got paid like it wasn't junk. I'll tell you that as well, which I was happy to see. I'll let him tell you about that. But I'm telling you, and I think he doesn't see it as being collectible the way I see it. And that could be for a lot of you guys, because you got a lot of Barbers in your junk silver. You've been stacking for years. You've got loads of Barbers that you paid junk for. You know, you were buying stuff at Melt back in the day. You were paying 13, 14 times face value for your Barbers. Well, guess what? All of us collecting and stacking now, we don't get those deals. So when we see a Barber is pretty dang cool still. And even for me, I'm only 2 years in. I think this is awesome. I'm excited for that. So it's a lot of fun. It's not junk anymore, nor will it ever be again, in my opinion. The Barber is a hot ticket, and get it while you can. If you can find it for 20, 22 times face, scoop it up. If I can find it, I'm gonna scoop it up. And I'm not even chasing constitutional right now because it's so dang expensive. But I can promise you I'm happy to have it in my stack, because fractional silver that's recognized by everybody is certainly valuable. Hey, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video of Barbers not being junk, and we'll look for you in the future. Have a great day. Pirate out. Arg.